Jeff from Ethical Practice. Welcome to probably one of my most favourite spots in the whole world, Sunshine Beach on the Sunshine Coast in Queensland, Australia. And I thought today we'd come here to create some neutral territory, considering we're going to be discussing a topic that is quite controversial in our industry and a lot of people feel uncomfortable even broaching it. So we're going to be talking about ethics and money, and this is part one in a series of videos we're going to be doing on this particular topic. So one of the things I've come across more and more in my time is that there's lots of different sort of practice management systems, and these practice management systems are realistically around creating some security in your practice. And I think that this is a really relevant consideration as a practitioner. One of the things that I found many years ago is I realised that my practice effectively was quite weak because my practice relied solely on me for an income. So if I were to fall over and break my leg, say, what would happen to my practice? Okay, if I'm thinking ahead a little bit, I might have income insurance in which I can at least gain an income for a period of time whilst I'm recovering from my injury. However, what happens to my practice in the meantime? What if I'm off work for 3 months, 4 months? Will my practice still be there when I get back? How much time will it take for me to redevelop it or build it up again? So this is, I think, an important consideration for us as practitioners, is for many cases, as sole traders, is the only aspect of your business. So some of these practice management systems come around with the idea of creating more security within your practice. So it might be something like building your practice up and then bringing on additional practitioners to help build more of an income stream that's less directly related to you. Or alternatively, it might look at additional products or supplementation that you might want to bring in as a saleable aspect to your practice. And these are relevant points. I think they're really important to consider. But one of the things that I notice with a lot of practice management systems is they start to become, I suppose, a bit of a machine. They start to lose sight of what the practice actually is all about, and it starts to become a completely business-focused model. But how far do we have to go before we really start to lose touch with what it is that we're really here for? Why we actually, for many of us, got into this in the first place. If you look back to the ancients, say, for many of the ancient practitioners, hundreds, even thousands of years ago, in many cases, the stories that are told are that they're a part of the community and they're providing something to the community. It's not so much a job, but more a role. So I ask you to consider this when you're looking at different ways in which you can build your practice, and to try and ensure that you're not losing sight of what's really important, is the healthcare of your clients. And as you build your practice model, make sure you don't lose sight of that. Thanks very much for taking the time to watch this video. I'll look forward to seeing you in our next video, which we're going to be talking about, are you really charging what you're worth? Thanks for your time. Have a great day.